Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo Moye Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo Moye Toma Bina Ke Dayalu Jagat Samsare Juga Sridhara Radha Krishna, then Mahamantra. 626. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be.
Not so many people here, but we might come a little later.
Okay.
What song is it?
We're gonna do the little Vanta Bande and then Radhi Jaya Jaya. What's the name of the song? 343 Krishna Deva Vanta Bande. Krishna Deva Vanta. Krishna Deva Vanta Bande. Krishna Deva Krishna Deva Bhavantam Bande Manasa Madhukara Matpaya Nijapada Pankajam Karande Mana Manasa Madhukara Matpaya Nijapada Pankajam Karande Krishna Deva Bhavantam Deva Bhavantam Bande Yadyapi Samadhishu Vidira Vipasati Nakavanakagramariti Yadyapi Samadhishu Vidira Vipasati Nakavanakagramariti Tadapi kripa bhataviti Iravichami Shamyaya Vachuta Tadapi kripa bhataviti Krishna Deva Bhavantam Bande Krishna Deva Bhavantam Bande Bhakti Rudana Chati Adiyapi Bhakti-rudan Shati Adyapi Madhava Natvai Mamati Lamadri Parameshwarata Tadapita Vadika Dare Gatagata Navidatri Parameshwarata Tadapita Vadika Durgatagata Navidatri Krishna Deva Kalitavatara Shavara Ayamaviro Yatayaya Sanatana Kalitavatara Savara Monivasatune Tabi Hamarita Nindini Vinendana Madhuri Vashara
Bhakti Sridhara Mahāraja ki
Jai.
नाम श्रेष्ठं मनुमपि
सचिपुत्रमत्र स्वरूपं रूपं तस्याग्रजमुरुपुरीं माथुरीं गोष्ठवाटीं राधाकुण्डं गिरिवरमहो राधिका माधवासां प्राप्तो यस्य प्रथितकृपया श्रीगुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वैभव पुरी गोस्वामी नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। हेलोद्धुलितखेदया विशदया प्रोन्मीलदामोदया साम्यशास्त्रविवादया रसदया चित्तार्पितोन्मादया सस्वद्भक्तिविनोदया समदया माधुर्यमर्यादया श्रीचैतन्यदया निधे तव दया भूया दमन्दोदया। तस्या अपार रससार विलासमूर्ते रानन्दकन्द परमा धुतसौख्यलक्ष्म्यः ब्रह्मादिदुर्गमगते वृषभानुजायः कैङ्कर्यमेव मम जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात्। तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे त्वं नय मां चरणान्तिकम्। हे देव हे दयित हे भुवनैकबन्धो हे कृष्ण हे चपल हे करुणैकसिन्धो हे नाथ हे रमण हे नयनाभिराम हा हा कदानुभवितासि पदं दृशोर्मे नीलाचलनिवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्रा सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। भक्त्या विहीना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादि तरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयी त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नुमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। जं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरह कातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं सुहितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्रसेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम्। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ। आददान तृणं दन्तै हृदं जाचे पुनः पुनः श्रीमद्रूप पदाम्भोज धूलिश्याम जन्म जन्मनि। श्रीचैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले सोऽयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
First of all, I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavat unto the lotus feet of my Guru Pada Padma. Nityala Pravishto Om Vishnu Pada Paramahansa. Ashtutra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace Nityala Pravishto Om Vishnu Pada Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Then to His Divine Grace Nityala Pravishto Om Vishnu Pada Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. Then to His Divine Grace Nityala Pravishto Om Vishnu Pada Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Rakshak Sridhara Goswami Maharaj. Then to His Divine Grace Nityala Pravishto Om Vishnu Pada Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj. Then to His Divine Grace Nityala Pravishto Om Vishnu Pada Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj. Then to all Guru Vargas, Guru Parampara, and pray their causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of Sripan Hari Prabhu, Bhavatangiri, Pran Kishore Prabhu, Radhakanta Prabhu, Gaur Sundar Prabhu, Sadhava Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu. Then to all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, devotees, ladies and gentlemen, and pray the causeless mercy of all. Yesterday we were releasing the sweet pastime of Radha Krishna, explained by our Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad. Yesterday he was releasing the sweet pastime of Radha Krishna. In the verse we discussed Radha Karavachitapal Lavavallari Radha Padanka Vilasat Madhura Sthalike Radha Jaso Mukhara Matta Khagavalike Radha Bihara Vipine Ramatang Manome. When this Furti disappeared, he could not see anymore. He tried to his best, but when he could not see, at last he took shelter at Vrindavan Dham. Because by the blessings of Vrindavan, there is a guarantee that I can have darshan of Radha Krishna. Why? In Vrindavan, Radha Krishna 24 hours a day they are staying forever. So one who takes shelter at Vrindavan, sure there will be Radha Krishna's darshan. So thinking this, Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, at last when Spurti lost, then he told Radha Bihara Vipine Ramatang Maname. Oh my dear mind, now you don't go anywhere, just go Radha Bihara Vipine. Go to the Vrindavan when Radharani is doing always pastime with Krishna. There, sure you will get darshan. So, by this prayer we concluded yesterday. And today what is happening, we will discuss in the next verse. Prabodhananda Saraswati is saying, Krishnamritam chala vigadhu mitiritaham tava sahaswarajani sakhijavadeti itham vihasya vrisabhanu sutahalapsye manam kada rasadakeli kadam bajatam manam kada rasadakeli kadam bajatam. Prabodhananda Saraswati telling Krishna Mritam Chala. Radharani addressing to Sakhi. Oh my dear Sakhi, Krishna Mritam Chala. Krishna Mrita means Krishna, Amrita means water. Krishna means Jamuna. Water means the Jamuna. What Amrita means water. So Krishna Amritam Chalo means now Radharani is requesting to Sakhi. Oh Sakhi, now let us go to Jamuna. Why? Bigadhum, to take bath. To take bath in Jamuna, let us go. So here Prabhupada Saraswati telling, Radharani telling, Krishna Amritam Chala Bigadu Iti Ritaham. Now Radharani is telling to Prabhupada Saraswati that, oh my dear Sakhi, let us go to Jamuna. So Prabhupada Saraswati telling that now Radharani is telling me, Krishna Amritam Chalo. Like in Hindi, Chalo we are telling, Chalo, Chalo.
Yes.
So Sanskrit is also similar. Only in Hindi, Chalo. But in Sanskrit, Chalo. No O. Just take out O. Chalo. Means in Sanskrit is, let us go. So Krishna Amritam Chala. So, oh my dear Sakhi, let us go to Jamuna. Then Prabhupada Saraswati telling, why? Bigadhum means we will take bath in Jamuna. Iti Ritaham. Prabhupada Saraswati telling, Radharani is telling to me this. Then what did happen? Then what Prabhupada Saraswati telling? Tavat means till that time. Sahaswa, oh my dear Sakhi, please control, be patient. Be patient. Means now you should have patience. Why? Tava sahaswa rajani javat eti. Means now is daytime. Because Prabhupada Saraswati is taking different meaning. Here Krishna Amrita Radharani telling, let us go to Jamuna, take bath. But Prabhupada Saraswati taking it opposite meaning. What? Krishna Amritam. Means Radharani is desiring to take bath in Amrita of Krishna. Means Krishna's association. Means Radharani wants to meet with Krishna. Prabhupada Saraswati taking this meaning. But externally Radharani telling, Krishna Amrita means let us go to Jamuna. But Prabhupada Saraswati taking internal meaning. But Krishna Amrita means, here Amrita means Krishna's association. Means Radharani wants to meet with Krishna. But it is daytime. At daytime Jatila, Kutila, Abhimanyu all are watching. So many security guards. So where are you going? All will ask. And Prabhupada Saraswati knows this. That's why he is taking different meaning and telling, Tavat Sahaswa. Oh my dear Sakhi, till that time you will tolerate and be patient. Why? Javat rajani eti. As long as the night is not coming, you have to tolerate and wait. When night will come, I will take to you to meet with Krishna. Now it is impossible. Because now daytime. So Prabhupada Saraswati telling, Tavat sahaswa, till that time you wait. Tavat sahaswa rajani, because now is no night, now is day. So as long as night is not coming, no eti means not coming, sahaswa, be patient. Wait and tolerate. Itham bihasya. When I spoke this, Prabhupada Saraswati telling, when I spoke this, Radharani is smiling. Prabhupada Saraswati telling, when I told this, taking the different opposite meaning, but literal meaning telling go to Jamuna. But Prabhupada Saraswati made internal meaning. So when he made internal meaning, then Radharani is smiling. Itham means like this after listening. Bihasya, Radharani is smiling. Itham bihasya Vrishabhan sutal kadaha. Itham bihasya Vrishabhan sutaha. So after listening, Vrishabhan sutaha means Radharani aha. Vrishabhan sutaha lapse. When I will get this opportunity, this kind of benediction, this kind of respect. What respect? Manam means respect. When Radharani will give me respect and reward or service or blessing. What is that? Kadaham lapse rasada keli kunjam. Itham bihasya vrishabhanu sutah lapse manam kada means when. Rasada means who is giving full of transcendental mellows. What is that giving transcendental mellow? Kadamba keli kunjam. Today Radharani is giving the Kadamba keli kunja transcendental mellows, and Prabhupada Swarup is getting that blessing. This is literal meaning, but literal meaning is not clear. Unless I tell the purport and go in detail and tell the story, it is not easy to release. So now let us discuss this. I spoke only literal meaning of the verses, word to word. Now how this happened? What is the pastime behind this? We should know. After listening this, it will become very clear. So now come to the point. When Prabhupada Swarup lost the Smrti, what he was releasing yesterday, then he prayed at the lotus feet of Radharani, but could not see. Then he told to his mind, "Oh my dear mind, now you don't go anywhere, just go to Vrindavan Dham, where Radharani is doing so many pastimes. There you will have the opportunity to see Radha Krishna again." In this prayer he was praying. When he was praying, but he could not see the Smrti again. Then he was very in intense separation mood. And he was in his Swarup, he was thinking, so merged in his Swarup that he is unable to tolerate that. So we have to, our Goswamis are our ideal guide how to do bhajan. Unless we follow their footprints, then we cannot improve in bhajan. We cannot improve in bhakti. So they are nitya siddhas, eternally perfected associates. They don't need sadhana. Who needs sadhana? Who is fallen? He needs sadhana. They are already siddha, so they don't need. They are practicing to teach us. So how they are practicing, we should follow them. They are our ideal. So we should also practice like them, so that we will have also realization. Sometimes we are telling, oh, now we have to practice, we will realize and feel in future. It is wrong. It is not Shastra Siddhanta. Oh, now we will practice, in future we will feel. No. Bhagavad is not telling this. Bhagavad telling, when you practice, then you feel. We are thinking of, because our practice is defective, so we are thinking this. So we are feeling this. But Bhagavad telling, whenever you start practicing, your feeling will start. Where is the proof? Navajogendra telling to Nimi Mahāraja. Bhakti paresan ho, virakti ranyatra, chaisatrika eka kala, prapadya manasya jatha santasyu, tushti pushti khyuda payonu ghasam. So, bhakti paresan ho. In this verse it is said that whenever we start bhakti, then immediately realization will come. We should no need to wait with that. Oh, now practice, in future feeling, in future realization. No. This will happen when we are practicing defective process, or we have some offenses. Then only possible. If we are practicing perfectly with purity, without any offenses, then immediately realization will come. Why? Bhagavad telling. For example, Jatha, how? Bhakti paresano ho, virakti ranyatra, chaisatrika eka kala, prapadya manasya jatha santasyu, tushti pushti khyudo payanu hasam. Jatha asnataha. Yatha asna, giving the example. Jatha asnataha. If one is hungry, When one is hungry, then he will eat. When one is eating, three activities should happen simultaneously. Three. What is? Tushti, Pushti, Khyudopaya. If the three, what are the three? Tushti. After eating, before one is hungry. So when he is hungry, he has no happiness. Because when one is in hungry, then he has no happiness, he will have tension. So after eating, one should feel happy. There should be no hunger anymore. After eating, if one is feeling again hungry, we should know that he has some problem in stomach or body. He should go to doctor to check. Yes. After eating, there should be no hunger anymore. But after eating also, if one is feeling hungry, means he has body problem. He has to check. Physical science telling or hygiene telling, after eating there should be no hunger anymore. Till minimum 3-4 hours. Ayurveda also says, physical science and hygiene say, after eating minimum 3 hours there should be no hungry anymore. Because stomach needs 3-4 hours to become empty. So after eating immediately, if again and again hunger is coming, then we should know we are suffering from some disease, we have some problem. Who is suffering from diabetes, he will feel again and again hungry. He has to eat again and again. Or if no diabetes also, after eating, if again and again hungry coming, means some body problem is there. His health is not good, not completely healthy. Because after Bhagavata saying, after eating, three simultaneous activities should happen. What are they? Tushti. After eating, one should feel happiness, no more hungry. Till minimum 2-3 hours at least. 4 hours again hungry will come, no problem. But at least 2-3 hours he should forget about food. Yes. If he is healthy and his health is completely good, good digestion, then minimum 2-3 hours should be no anymore hungry. After 3 hours hunger start, this is normal. So tushti. So means after eating 2-3 hours he should be very happy. No thinking about eating anymore. And the second is pushti. When he was hungry, he was feeling very weak. Because no food, no energy. So he was feeling very weak. But after eating, he should feel energetic. Means he should get energy. And he should feel very strong and strong. Nourished and active. Pushti means body should be nourished. Body should get energy. Body should not feel any weakness. But after eating also, if one is feeling weak, no energy coming, or sleepy, no active, no energy coming, then we should know he has a problem, physical problem. He has to go and check with doctor in medical. So, and third is Khyuda Apaya. Khyuda Apaya means, first I told, what is it? Tushti. Tushti means before eating, when he was hungry, he was not feeling happiness. His mind was not good and feeling tension or different due to weakness of hunger. But after eating, his mind should feel happiness. Tushti. He should be satisfied. Second is pushti. He should feel energy and body should be nourished. And third one is Khyudapaya. Means he should not have hunger anymore. Chaisatrika ekakala. These three should go simultaneously, not one after other. Simultaneously three should happen. Then we should know his body is completely healthy, no need of taking any medicine and no medication necessary. If you take medicine, you will invite problem. Because body is completely working and good. But if the three are not happening simultaneously, if one happening, two not happening, or two happening, not one happening, then also we have problem. Body is not completely 100% healthy. How we can know one's body is completely healthy? When he will eat, immediately he should feel happiness, tushti, satisfied. He should feel satisfaction. And the second is pushti, body should be nourished, get energy and he should not feel any drowsiness or inactive or sleepy. Should be very active to do everything. Then third one is Khyut Apaya. Khyut means hunger. Apaya means no more. Means hunger should go. There should be no more hunger at least 2-3 hours minimum. So if these three are simultaneously happening, then we should know that his body is completely healthy and he is very good condition. Similarly, how we can know our bhakti also in good condition? We are also healthy in spiritually and devotionally. How we can know? Bhakti. When we are practicing bhakti, any limb of devotion, like listening, chanting, any devotionally, when we are practicing, it is bhakti, because these are limbs of bhakti. So when we are practicing, becoming bhakti. So this is one symptom. Means we should feel bhakti. After that, paresanubhava. We should have the feeling of experience of realization of pares, means God. We should have realization. We should feel realization of God. We should feel realization of bhakti. If we have no feeling, no realization, then we should know in our practice something wrong, defective. Like after eating, if one is not feeling happy, then we should know he has stomach problem or any physical problem. Similarly, after practicing bhakti, if one is not feeling happiness, practicing but no happiness, tension only, no feeling anything, then we should know that his bhakti is not in proper process. Means some defect is there. And second fruit of this is paresanubhava. He should have anubhava, means realization or feeling about the Lord. He should have some realization about God. Practicing bhakti but no realization of God, anything. Then we should know bhakti has some defective practice. So he should check. Like if physical problem, then he should check with doctor. Where is the problem? And third is virakti anyatra. If one is telling, I am practicing bhakti, yes, I am okay in my line, everything is chanting, practicing, but still attachment is for material world, we should know defect is there. Why? If you practice bhakti, then become happiness, bliss will come. Second is paresa anubhava, the realization of God will come. And third one is virakti anyatra, you will be detached from other place. In this material world, we will have no any more attachment.
Mahāraja, is that sequential or is all three of them
Simultaneously. Like when you eat, immediately start these three. For example, even what to speak, complete eating. When you start eating one handful, then it starts.
But some lag is there for hunger going away.
Huh?
Some lag is there. When we first eat, we taste something nice. We start to feel nourished. The more we eat, then the more nourished. And then eventually hunger goes away. So it says simultaneously, but some little lag is there.
No, I am telling you. When you start eating one handful, then according to the quantity of food, that should go immediately.
According to the quantity of food.
Yeah, according.
Okay.
When you eat full stomach, you will full satisfied. But when you put one handful in your mouth, then you should feel satisfaction. Not complete, but the food, the happiness of one quantity. Then we should know our body is completely 100% okay. Similarly, we no need to chant 64 rounds a day. When we start only one round, then also feelings should come. If you chant 64, then you will have more and more happiness, more realization of God, and more detachment from the world. Saishatriko ek kala, simultaneously go issue, three, in same time. Not the, we practice today, chanted Harinam today, or listen Harikatha today, and we will feel happiness tomorrow or after 1 month, no. When we start the chanting, when we start listening Harikatha, immediately we should have feeling and happiness. After listening, we should feel happiness. If happiness is coming, then one is okay. One is listening Harikatha.
Good digestion.
Good digestion, like good digestion of body and good digestion of soul also. So you compare it like this, then become easy to understand. Eating is good digestion for body. If you after eating, if you are feeling okay and satisfied, then good digestion of body. Similarly, after listening Harikatha, after chanting Harinam, after practicing any devotional name, if you are feeling happy, your mind is, soul is happy, then good digestion by the soul. But listening Harikatha, chanting Harinam, but no feeling any happiness, mind is not happy, then we should know that you have defect in practice. Practice is improper. So we should check. The second is what? After we start chanting Harinam, listening Harikatha or practicing any devotional activity, we should have some realization about God. Chanting and chanting, practicing, listening Harikatha, but we don't know about God anything. No feeling of God. Then we should know practice is defective. Some problem is there. Like if one is eating, but body is not nourishing, same. Like before even going down and down, eating non-stop, but body is not nourishing means problem is there. Similarly, we are chanting Harinam 64 rounds a day. Chanting, the thread is turning. Sometimes we have to change again and a new thread. But feeling nothing. No any knowledge, realization about Krishna. No any realization about Radharani. No any Tattva realization. Only changing the threads again and again. Because non-stop chanting, if you chant more, then thread will be torn. Then a new thread is all changing. Sometimes new beads are changing. But no any realization. Then practice is defective. So you have to check.
What if you're chanting a lot like that, but you're feeling some good feeling from it,
Yeah.
but you're not necessarily getting realization, it just feels blissful. Is that good enough, or you need to actually have realization?
That is not good enough.
Oh, okay.
Only one is good enough. Because when you start chanting or practice any devotional activity, you will feel happy. So one fruit is okay. Like when one is eating, before you are hungry, when you are hungry, mind is not good. All of us, we have experience. When we are hungry, mind is not okay. At that time, if someone says, they become angry. Yes, to make anyone angry, when he is hungry, you tell him, he become angry. A person of hunger, he will become angry. Who is hungry, he will become angry. Why? Vibhu khitam kim na karoti papam. Shastra says, Vibhu khitam kim na karoti papam. One who is hungry, he can do any kind of sinful activity. Yes, Shastra saying this. If one is hungry, he can do any kind of sinful activity in that time. So, then Krodha of Paramanchandal, in Indian language you tell Krodha of Paramanchandal. Krodha means anger is greatest dog eater. Means low class. Yes. Like our Raghunatha was saying, Drushta Swapacharamani. Pratishtha sa Drushta Swapacharamani. May Hridi noted in Manasikya. So, Raghunatha was also told Pratishtha as Swapacharamani, the wife of dog eater. So, angry mood is very dangerous. And this angry mood becomes more easy when one is hungry. So, one is hungry, he will become angry easily. So, when one is hungry, after eating, he should feel happy. This is okay. So, one is okay. But secondly, after eating also, like you told, if one is chanting Harinam and feeling happy, that's okay. No need of realization. Then no, it is not correct. Why? After eating, when you are feeling unhappy, mind was not okay, everyone of us experience. especially those who are suffering from any disease, what is their condition, they know. Gaurasundar Prabhu experience. When diabetes, you don't take any food, then what is the mental condition, he knows. Yes, that time brain will not work, you will have mental condition. But when you eat it, then it become normal. Similarly, after eating, happiness is there, okay. Before eating, when you were hungry, mind was not good, not feeling happiness. But after eating, happiness is okay. But after eating, if you are not feeling healthy, no energy coming, body is not nourishing, then problem or not? Problem. So after eating, you should feel energetic. You should feel nourishment. If after eating nourishment is not coming, then problem is there. Similarly, after chanting, mind is become feeling happy, okay, but no realization coming, then also some defect is there.
Can you give some example of what type of realization what
Like-
that is?
You tell, what kind of nourishment you are feeling after eating?
Oh, you feel more satisfied.
No, satisfied is before.
Oh, energy. You feel more energy,
Yeah,
stronger.
yeah, that is the realization. In fact, devotion.
Oh, it's saying.
Yeah, before eating, your mind was not okay, you are not feeling happy. So after eating, you got happiness. But so that is called your hunger gone. No. Happiness, unhappiness is gone.
Taste.
Yeah, unhappiness you satisfied. But after eating, what is nourishment? Nourishment you should feel energy. If energy is not you are feeling, then defect is there in your body or stomach. Similarly, after chanting Harinam, after listening Harikatha, after practicing any devotional activity, mind should be happy, this is okay. But still, in your soul, inside in your core of heart, we should feel some realization. Realization we should feel. Then our practice is completely okay. And third one of eating is Shuddhapaya. There should be no hunger anymore after eating. After eating, if again and again one is hungry, means some problem is there. Similarly, after chanting Harinam, after listening Harikatha, Virakti Anyatra, we should have detachment from this material world. We may stay, but we should not be attracted more. If attraction more and more increasing, but our chanting is going on, Harikatha going on, then we should now know that some defect is there, not proper working. This is the Siddhanta of Navajogendra in Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, spoken to Nimi Mahāraja. So our practice, how we can test, this is the thermometer to measure the temperature of bhakti. Like if one is telling, oh, I am suffering from fever. If anyone telling to a person who is not doctor, he may believe, okay, if you are suffering from fever, better take rest. Go and sleep or take rest. He will not ask anymore. He will believe. But if anyone telling to a doctor that I am suffering from fever, immediately he will put the thermometer in the body and see the temperature. After looking at the temperature, he will tell you are suffering of fever or anything else. But he will not agree without measuring the temperature. Because doctor knows one has a fever or not through the instrument. But ordinary person cannot know. Similarly, we may tell to others that I have bhakti, I am practicing, my everything is okay. So those who are ignorant of bhakti, ignorant of symptoms of bhakti, they can tell yes, okay. But those who are scholar of bhakti and experience of bhakti, elevated sadhus and scholars and saintly persons, if anyone tell in front of them, oh, I am practicing, my everything is okay, everything going on okay, then they may smile. But they cannot tell yes, okay. But when they will look the symptoms, by symptom they can understand he is doing bhajan or not. He is doing bhajan or not, or only speaking, they can understand by looking the symptoms. Like doctor can know whether one is suffering from fever or not, because he has the thermometer. If you put the thermometer, your body will tell the temperature. So temperature will tell that you are suffering from fever or not. Similarly, all Vaishnavas, elevated devotees, saintly persons, scholars, they have thermometer to measure the temperature of bhakti. So they will put the thermometer and they will know what kind of bhakti we have. Because it is spoken by Navajogendra to Nimi Maharaj in 11th canto. And it is spoken in 11th canto Navajogendra Sambhava. So we can know what is bhakti, what is not bhakti. So if we will check this through this thermometer, what is given by Navajogendra, then we can know in which condition of our practice we are. So we can know clearly. So our Prabhupada Swarup is also practicing this, and we should follow him. Through this we should know our realization. But in practicing years and years, know these three symptoms we are observing, then we should know our practice is offensive or defective. So we should check. Like one is eating every day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. In eating, no any skipping, but his body is always thin, and his body has no energy. And after eating also, he is not feeling happiness, and the body is not nourishing, and hunger is not going. Then we should know that he has a problem, so we should take him to doctor to check the body. Then only he will become healthy. Similarly, if we are chanting and listening and practicing devotional activities, years and years, but no happiness in mind, no happiness in the soul, no realization, and no detachment from the material world, no attachment towards Krishna, no attachment towards Guru, no attachment towards Vaishnavas, no attachment towards Harikatha, only attachment towards material world and sense gratification, we should know our practice is defective. We are practicing, there is no doubt at all. We are giving time, we are giving energy, but it is defective and offensive. Why? Because these three symptoms are not coming. So this is the important verse in Bhagavatam to know at which level of our bhakti we are. So Prabhupada Swarup is in very intense observing mood. He is thinking of Radharani's lotus feet only. So they are our ideality to follow them. So if we follow them, then our bhakti will be perfect. Then we will feel these three fruits simultaneously at our every step of the bhajan. Like when you started taking your one handful of food or prasad and put in the mouth, immediately your happiness will start. Immediately your nourishment will start. Immediately your hunger will start going. If you take two, then it will become double. If you take three, it will become triple. If you add according to your necessity, complete stomach, what stomach needs, then you will feel completely satisfied. Completely nourishment for a whole day, what you need. And completely hunger gone for 2-3 hours. Similarly, when we no need to chant, wait for 64 rounds. When we start Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. From completing this one Mahamantra, we will start feeling. It is minute, because the fruit will occur into one now. But if we more, then more and more. But it like when we are taking one handful of food or prasad in mouth, then it is starting feeling happiness, going hunger and nourishment. Similarly, when we start chanting, when we start listening Harikatha, when we start any devotional activity, the three symptoms should appear immediately. And it will increase according to the quantity of bhajan more. So if we are not looking the three symptoms, then we should know we have some defect. We should check ourselves. Where is the defect? So our Prabhupada Saraswati is in intense observation of Radharani's lotus feet Then, when he was feeling separation, he was unable to see. Immediately Radharani became merciful. Again Spurti came. Again Spurti. Again Radharani, Krishna appeared in the core of heart. Now what kind of Spurti coming? What Prabhupada Saraswati is looking? Now is different pastime. This pastime is what type pastime? Now is summer season. Now is summer season. So in summer season, now Radharani is in Jabat. Jabat. Yesterday I was telling about Jabat, where Radharani married. In Jabat, morning time, Radharani is sitting with her all Sakhis and Manjaris. So when Radharani is sitting among Sakhis surrounded to her, then at that time they were relishing so many joking talkings about Krishna. So all were feeling very blissful mood. They were all discussing about Krishna. Krishna did this, like this. They were, that is Krishna Katha. So by listening and speaking Krishna Katha, they were relishing about Krishna. At that time, Shyamala Sakhi arrived. More hot coming. Little.
Lower.
So now, when Shyamala Sakhi arrived, then Radharani became very, very happy. And Radharani stood up and greeted to Shyamala and embraced her and gave a seat to sit. Now Shyamala Sakhi when sat, then Radharani expressed her feeling and experience. Today, Radharani telling to Shyamala Sakhi, "Oh my dear Sakhi, I have one experience I am going to tell you. Listen." Then Shyamala Sakhi telling, what do you feel? Then Radharani told, I like, she is giving one example. One person in the dream drank very delicious sweet drink. Very sweet. Like in India we are drinking lassi, so many juices.
Sugar cane.
Huh? So sugar cane and lassi also. This is so many ingredients. That is also very tasty. So, if a person in the dream, rather than telling to Shyamala Sakhi, if a person is drinking very delicious and nutritious and sweet drink in the dream, but oh my dear Sakhi Shyamala, do you think her drink thirst is going? No thirst will go. Why? When he or she will wake up from the sleep, then he or she will be same thirst condition. Why? What he or she was drinking in the dream, that was not proper, not real. Only in the dream drinking the lassi or any drink or juice. And as long as in dreaming, he was feeling or she was feeling the sweetness of the juice or lassi or any drink. But after waking up, after dream is finished, before how thirsty he was, same thirsty is there. Thirsty is not going really. Similarly, oh my dear Sakhi, I saw and met Krishna for a while. But immediately again we separated. So, I was not completely satisfied. So my condition also the same, like a person in dream drinking the delicious drink or juice, and when in dream he or she feeling that I am drinking and I am relishing, but really when waking up, really he is thirsty. Similarly, although I met with Krishna, but that time was so less quantity that I was not completely satisfied and we have to separate. So this is my condition. So I am feeling not completely satisfied. So when it is possible again to meet, then Shyamala Sakhi telling, oh my dear Radharani, you are very fortunate. What opportunity you are getting, really others are not getting. For example, Krishna's lotus face is so fragrancy, so beautiful that no chaste lady can control herself. In whole three world. In Pranay Gita they are telling. There is one verse in Pranay Gita. That who is that lady who can control in front of Krishna? All chastity will be possible as long as one lady is not looking to Krishna. After looking to Krishna, you should think that her chastity is gone. Krishna is this kind of personality. Yes. Yes. Gopis are telling in Pranagir. Yes. As long as a lady will be chaste lady, as long as she is not looking to Krishna. But once she saw the Krishna, then her chastity gone. Yes. Why? In front of Krishna, chastity is impossible. As long as Krishna is absent, okay. So Gopis are Samala also telling this. Samala Saki to Radharani. Oh dear Radharani, you are telling this. At least you met with Krishna for a while also. But other ladies, they are not getting that chance also to meet. And Krishna is so beautiful. His face is, lotus face is so attractive and fragrant that any lady will smell the fragrance of Krishna's lotus face, then she cannot tolerate. Her chastity will be finished. But you are so fortunate, but still they are not getting the meeting of Krishna. Only from distance, smelling the fragrance of Krishna's lotus face, their chastity is going. But they are not getting chance to smell near from the lotus face of Krishna, the fragrance. But you were able to meet with Krishna, and from very close lotus face you were smelling the fragrance and drinking the nectar from his lotus face. So all the little quantity you have the opportunity to get that. But other ladies, they are unable to get this. So you should be satisfied. So why you are worried? Don't repent. And don't think that I am unsatisfied. No problem. You will be satisfied again, you will meet. No problem. Like this, Samala Sakhi was joking with Radharani. And all Sakhis, Manjaris, they were also clapping. Yes, this is true, this is true. Like this, Radharani, Sakhis, Manjaris, they were releasing about discussion of Krishna. After some joking, Samala Sakhi left. When Samala Sakhi left, then Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad was near Radharani in Siddhadeva. Then in Siddhadeva. So then Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad is telling, now all Sakhis and Manjaris, where Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad was present also, they are preparing to Radharani to take Jamuna to take bath. Preparing. Because, come to the point where I started. It was summer season. Morning time this discussion is going on. Then Samala Sakhi came. Now Samala Sakhi gone. Now is the time to go to Jamuna to take bath. So all Sakhis, Manjaris, they are preparing to Radharani to take to Jamuna to take bath. This is the meaning of first line. What is that? Krishnamritam chala sakhi, Krishnamritam chala vigadu mitiritaham. Krishnamritam chala vigadu mitiritaham. Prabodhananda Swami was telling, Radharani is telling to me, oh my dear Sakhi, let us go to Jamuna. So now, what I am replying? Then Radharani even asking, Prabodhananda Swami was telling, I am replying, no. Tava sahaswaradani sakhi java deti. Prabodhananda Swami was telling, no, oh my dear Sakhi, you have to wait. Why? This is daytime. Because he is taking different meaning. Not taking the meaning of Jamuna. Krishnamrita has a double meaning. Krishnamrita. Krishna se amrita, Krishnamrita. Krishna is amrita, Krishnamrita. Means Krishna se amrita means the amrita, nectar of Krishna means association of Krishna. Meeting of Krishna. The meeting nectar of Krishna. This meaning is given by Prabhupada Saraswati. But Radharani telling externally, Krishnaya Amrita means in Jamuna water. Krishna means Jamuna and Amrita means water. So Radharani telling, let us go to take bath in Jamuna. So for Sakhis no problem to take in Jamuna now. But Prabhupada Saraswati are taking meaning of Krishna Amrita means Krishna's Amrita. Means association and meeting of Krishna with Radharani. And now, that's why Prabhupada Saraswati telling, now is daytime. All problem, Jatla is there. Oh Radharani, you are telling but you try to listen me. Jatla is there, Kutla is there, Abhimanyu is there, all are surrounding. When I will take you, they will ask, where are you going? So now impossible. Then Prabhupada Saraswati telling, Tava Sahasva Rajani, Sakhi Java Deti. Oh my dear Radharani, Tavat means till that time. Javat Rajani. Rajani means when, as long as the night is not coming. Means day is not finishing, night is not coming, till that time. Sahasva means be patient, tolerate and wait. When night will come, automatically I will take you and arrange to meet with Krishna. So don't worry, but little be tolerant. So Prabhupada Saraswati taking the opposite and telling this. So this is the significance of Manjari Bhava. That Manjari can chastise to Krishna. Manjari can instruct to Radharani also. Oh, now is no time. This is not time to go to Jamuna. Why you are telling now?
Maharaj, so Prabodhananda's in a Manjari form. Not Tunga.
In eternal form, he is Sakhi.
Yes.
But teaching to Manjaris, teaching
Manjari.
to Manjaris mood, teaching. Yeah. But his eternal form is Tunga Vidya. But teaching as a Manjari, because Jiva has no Sakhi form. In our Rupanuga, other Sampradaya they worship as a Sakhi mood also. Other Sampradaya. But our Gaudiya Sampradaya, and especially Rupanuga Gaudiya, they don't want Manjari Bhava. They don't want Sakhi Bhava. So our goal is Manjari Bhava, not Sakhi Bhava. So because Raghunatha Swami is not approving the in his what is Bilapa Kusmanjali. In Bilapa Kusmanjali one verse very famous, all of you know. What is that?
Padavino.
Tell. Padabjayo.
Tava vinavara dasyam eva.
When?
Nanyat kadapi samayeni radevi yache.
Kilo Devi yache.
Kila devi yache. Sakyaya te mama namostu satyam. Dasya te mama rasostu nityam.
Yeah. So here, Sakhyayate mama namostu satyam. Means here, Raghunath Dasa Goswami telling, I don't want your Sakhi post. But Radharani telling, you are disrespecting my Sakhi's post. Then Raghunath Dasa Goswami telling, who told you that I am disrespecting? Sakhyayate me namostu satyam. I am offering my respect, humble obeisances. Your Sakhi post is very great, so I am offering my obeisance to always. But I have no taste for that. I don't want. Then Radharani telling, what do you want? Dasyayatame namastu nityam. Means I want your dasya. Means I want to become your maid servant. I don't want to become your Sakhi. So it does not mean that Raghunath Dasa Goswami is not Sakhi. Raghunath Dasa Goswami is Sakhi and Manjari simultaneously. Manjaris are Sakhi also. But Manjaris are Dasi also. Sakhis are Sakhi, no Dasi. This is the difference. Manjaris are Sakhi and Dasi both. They can do the service of Sakhi, they can do the service of Manjari. But Sakhis are only Sakhi, they are not Dasi. So this is the significance of Manjari Bhava, which Sakhis cannot do, but Manjaris can do. What Manjaris can do, Sakhis cannot do. Because they have no entry. No entry. But Manjaris are always entry.
Would you please explain that Sakis are not Dasis?
Sakhi means those who are only taking respect more and doing very important activities, controlling, etc. But Manjaris are who are doing all service, even private service, all internal service. They can enter anywhere without any obstacle, without any prohibition. Sakhis will not be allowed to go always, everywhere.
Sakhis are also enjoying directly with Krishna. Manjaris are not.
Yes, yes. But Manjaris never. Sakhis are meeting with Krishna. Manjaris they don't want.
But aren't they also helping Radha and Krishna, playing instruments and singing and for the pleasure of the
Yes,
divine
that is
couple?
not Dasi. We pay attention, what is the difference? Sakhis are Sakhi, not Dasi. Manjaris are Sakhi and Dasi both. Sakhi, they don't do the Dasi service.
The menial service.
Menial service they don't do. This is the difference. Radharani does not allow them.
They're doing service.
They are doing service only, not all service.
Not all service.
But Dasis are qualified to do all service, whenever necessary, any kind.
What's considered menial service?
Menial means confidential, very intimacy, very internal service.
So Maharaj, so sometimes Radharani confides more in Rupa Manjari than the other sects, doesn't it?
Rupa Manjari is prominent,
Feelings.
but all Manjari are getting different services. Rupa Manjari is prominent, but Manjari's role is the same almost. Means all Manjaris can enter everywhere. This is the significance of Manjari.
So they can enter into the Kunja when Radharani is with Krishna.
Yeah.
And they can witness.
They can
the
witness.
pastimes, whereas the Sakhis don't. Is that correct?
But Sakhis are not allowed. So now this is the Anarpita Charing Tirap Korona Avatinna Galau. So Mahaprabhu came to give this Anarpita Chari Unnata Ujjala Rasa is this. This is the Anarpita Chari Unnata Ujjala Rasa. We are singing, but what is that? Unnata Anarpita Chari Unnata Ujjala Rasa is this one. Yeah. Not the Radharani mood. Somebody tell, oh, Mahaprabhu came to give the Radha mood. No. Who told you? He came to release himself this, not to give Jiva. Mahaprabhu came to release the Radharani's mood, to release himself for him, not to give the Jiva. Jivas are unqualified to get that. So Mahaprabhu released Radha, but gave Manjari out to Jiva. And this is the significance of Manjari Bhava. This is called Anarpitari Unnata Ujjala Rasa, which Manjari are releasing.
So does Lord Chaitanya experience Manjari mood, or in order to give it, he also has Manjari?
He has everything.
He has it.
What Radharani is releasing, it is coming to Manjari. If Radharani knows, then how?
Radharani is relishing
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
She's expanding into
Yeah.
Sakhi's Manjari.
What Radharani has not, nobody has. What Radharani is not releasing, nobody can release anything. Radharani what releasing, others cannot. So Radharani has everything. Nobody is able to compete with her. No one was before to compete Radharani. No one is now also to compete Radharani. In future also one should forget that I can compete Radharani. Forever Radharani is reserved. So no one should think of himself that in future I can compete Radharani. Then he is completely stupid. Impossible. Impossible to compete Radharani anyone. Because Radharani's post is already reserved forever. If anyone wants to become maid servant of Radharani, only possible. Not compete with Radharani. Chandravali is competing till now, impossible to become equal with Radharani. What to speak others? Yeah. So one should forget that to get in that Radharani's mood and that post. So like this, now what did happen? What is time now?
5 o'clock.
7:47.
Little we can go more. Okay. So come to the point now. This is the significance of Anarpita Chari Unnata Ujjala Rasa, and Mahaprabhu came to give this, which is highest. Now after this, Radharani and Krishna entered inside the grove of Sudevi. Sudevi Kunja. In Sudevi Kunja, Radharani and Krishna entered. All Sakhis also entered. Manjaris also there. Now Radha Krishna started playing dice. Dice, Pasakrida. In Sanskrit it is called Pasakrida. In Govinda Lilamurti it is told. Pasakrida. I told in Kartik.
Yes.
So now Radha Krishna they are playing the play of dice in the group of Sudevi. And during playing of dice, Krishna was defeated by Radharani. Bol Vriswanandani Srimati Radha Rani ki jai. When Krishna was defeated by Radharani, what did happen? All Sakhishi Manjari they clapped. Oh, okay. all Manjari Sakhi they clapped on behalf of Radharani. Oh, our Swamini got victory. Krishna defeated, Krishna defeated. So I clapping, they made joking to Radha Krishna. And what they told, you know, oh Krishna, you are unfit to play dice. You are unfit to play dice. Then Krishna said, why? Krishna asked, why? Then Sakhis are telling, why? Because you don't know how to play dice. Then Krishna told, why? Because you are defeated by our Swami. If you would know how to play dice, then you could have victorious. You did not get victory. You are defeated by our Swami. Means you don't know how to play dice. So Sakhis are telling now, you are unfit to play dice. Then Krishna said, then no, for what I am fit? Then Sakhi told, you are fit only to graze the cows. You are fit only to graze the cows. And because you are grazing every day the cows, then your intelligence also like cows. So you are fit only where physical strength is necessary. But you are mentally very weak. Because your intelligence is very low. Why? You are always staying near cows. So your intelligence is like cow. So where more strength is necessary, for that you should come to do that. But where intelligence is necessary, you should not play that type of play. And for dice, physical strength is not necessary. Mental intelligence is necessary. To play the dice, no strong person necessary. But to graze the cows, one strong person necessary. Because cow will run here and there. Then if one is weak, he cannot run. So you are fit for physical strength, but not for mental or intelligence play. You are unfit. Like this, all Sakhis and Manjaris, they joked with Krishna and started clapping. After that, when Sakhis and Manjaris, they were supporting to Radharani and joking with Krishna that you are unfit to play the dice. Then Radharani was listening all this. When Radharani was listening all this from the Sakhi's lotus leaf, then Radharani came in bhava. Radharani came in bhav mood. Rakti manifested. Then now Radharani is, when came in transcendental ecstasy, then all Sakhi's manjaris are there. So it is problem. So she wanted to control. She was not desiring to manifest. Sakhis and manjaris should not know this, what she was feeling inside. So she wanted to control in the mood of avahita mood. So she tried to control, like when Mahaprabhu. So what is in Radharani, all were released by Mahaprabhu. How? When Mahaprabhu was in the planet and doing pastimes, when there were unfavorable persons, then he was controlling his mood. Not although it was coming, but he was trying to subdue and control. Similarly, where from Mahaprabhu got this training? From Radharani. Now Radharani also, when she was in transcendental ecstasy, all eightfold transcendental ecstasy were going to manifest. Then Radharani tried to control and hide. So by greatest care, she was able to control. Did not let to manifest. But one symptom she could not control. What is that? Smiling. She was because when Krishna and the gopis, they were joking, and in joking if you all are laughing, then it is very difficult to control yourself also. If you don't know also, don't know anything, but you see in front of us, you all are laughing, you will also automatically laugh. It is normal. If 1, 2, 3 laughing, automatically you will also laugh. In Gokul, the Pandas are doing like this. Brajavasi.
They start laughing and everyone starts.
Yeah. So why? Because as a Brajavasi, they have this sanskar from Radha Krishna. Yes. Now, Radharani is trying to control her all symptoms, but one symptom could not control. So that symptom manifested in the form of smile. So Radharani is smiling now. Now Prabodhananda Saraswati is witnessing. Now Radharani is smiling. And when she was smiling, Prabodhananda Saraswati is telling, I am there. And now it is morning time. So all Sakhi's manjaris, they have already plucked kadam flower. So when all Sakhi's manjaris, they were trying to see Radharani, and Prabodhananda Saraswati looking to the face of Radharani, how she is smiling. Then when Prabodhananda Saraswati saw to Radharani, then Radharani by silent glance tried to like chastising. After chastising also, Prabodhananda Saraswati is looking that Radharani is smiling. Then Radharani took the flowers of kadamba, which all Sakhi's manjaris they kept ready to prepare for Krishna and Radharani. From those kadamba flowers, Radharani was taking one after other and throwing to Prabodhananda Saraswati. Why you are doing? Like when we are angry, not in jealousy, but affection, angry with affection with someone. Then why do like this? We are throwing like this. It is not an enemy, it is not the real anger of any, what is it? Bad anger.
Yeah.
Well, due to love and affection, we are becoming very angry sometimes to our children. Due to love and affection. Similarly, Radharani is loving to the manjari. So, why you are making like this, Krishna in front of me like this? Like, so she is now throwing as a chastisement with due to love and affection the kadam flower to Prabodhananda Saraswati. So this is the meaning of what is that? Itham bihasya. Bihasya. Itham means like this. Bihasya means now Radharani is smiling. Brusavhanu Sutta. Oh my dear Radharani, when I will see you that you are smiling and you are trying to hide your bhava, but you could not, I was able to see that you are smiling. And when I saw that you are smiling, you could able to know that I was able to know your bhava. Then you by sidelong glance you were chastising why you are looking at me. But still I was looking. Then you again took the kadamba flower and throwing to me. And still I was looking and smiling. Then you took other kadamba flower and throwing to me. Oh my dear Radharani, Itham bihasya vrusabhanu sutah lapse manang rasadakeli kadamba jatam. This is the meaning of this. Manang means when you are chastising to me through your silent glance, and when you are throwing the kadam flowers towards me, then I was feeling it is great respect by you to me. Mano. Oh my dear Radharani, when I will have this opportunity? Because it is not easy for anyone to get. Radharani will throw flower to him. No one can get this opportunity in whole world unless one become Manjari. So, oh my dear Radharani, when I will have this respect, when Radharani was throwing the kadam flower to Prabhupada Saraswati, telling, oh, this respect given by you, when I will have this opportunity. So when he was thinking, oh please Radharani, please send one more. Inside you are thinking, please send one more, no problem. How many you are throwing, throw. Then Radharani was throwing one after other. And Prabhupada Saraswati was feeling, when I will have this opportunity. He was releasing. And when he was releasing, immediately this Spurti disappeared. Again Spurti disappeared. When Spurti disappeared, then Prabhupada Saraswati could not see Radharani anymore. When he could not see Radharani anymore, then again praying in the last verse, Manam kada rasadakei, what is it? Itham bihasya vrusabhanu sutaha lapse manam kada tava rasadakeli kunyu. This kind of mano means the respect or mercy or sidelong glance which you are giving me. Now again when I will see, when I will get, like this he was crying, then this pastime is concluded. And next pastime, in next verse, we will release day after tomorrow, I think.
Yes.
Day after tomorrow in Walnut Creek in Radhakanta Prabhu's house. बोल विश्वानंदी श्रीमती राधा रानी की. This is the honor Pita Charing Sridhara. Honor Pita Charing Unnat Ujjwala say this one. This Manjari one. Yeah. This is our goal. Jiva's goal is, highest goal is this one. And before death, if we are able to remember this, then we should know our life became successful. But not easy unless we are making sanskar again and again to calm this. Before death you will have different remembrance. Not easy. So if we are by practicing, if we are able to please Guru, Vaishnava, Krishna, Radharani all, by their blessing they will give the chance to remember things. Then life becomes successful. For this sadhana is necessary. Till whole life we should make target to get this. Then life become completely successful. बोल वृषभानंदिनी श्रीमती राधा रानी की. So next verse and next pastime we will have in Radhakanta Prabhu's place in Walnut Creek day after tomorrow. Now we'll stop here.
You want to say
Yeah.
announcement? Last day.
Any-
Invite everybody.
Anything to?
Yeah, I'm just going to repeat what Mahāraja just said.
Thank everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful conclusion, class. Jai Shri Bhakti Swarup Sridhara Goswami Maharaj ki.
Thank you all, one and all, for coming for these 4 days of historic Radha Rasa Sudanidhi lectures by Srila Bhakti Swarup Sridhara Goswami Maharaj. No one on the planet speaks like him. You'll know about this. That's an understatement, it's true. our Guru Varga have sent him to us to take us into the inner groves of Shri Jugala Kishore, where Maharaj paints a very cinematic picture and takes us with all the senses into this realm to create some scars on our heart, so that at the time of death, by great good fortune, as Maharaj says, some of these imprints we will be mindful of. And that will be the success of our life. It means our life are successful, Maharaj has said. So what he is giving us, we cannot even imagine. How can we even begin to repay him? Giving us the highest imprints on our atmas, which have been wandering in the universe, all these Brahmandas for trillions and trillions and trillions of lifetimes. But to receive some scars like this on our heart, on our chitta, it's completely incalculable what the benefit is, because it will shoot us out of the material world, through all the material coverings, through all the trillions of material universes, all the galaxies, and out of the material sky, through the Viraj, through Haridham, Vaikuntha Dham, through Ayodhya Dham, through Dwarka Dham, Mathura Dham, and take us directly into Braj. So Maharaj is giving us something that we can't even fathom. So I am so honored to have him after 5 years, half a decade back here in Los Angeles. And now you have to develop the greed to continue to follow Maharaj on this truly historic tour. He's just going to be downloading from the spiritual world all these kinds of pastimes that are not even available in any purports.
Not written down.
It's not written anywhere. He is streaming. You're seeing something so special. This is a live stream from the spiritual world. Okay? Yeah, he's live streaming.
It's not an AI.
No, and he's relishing in real time and giving it to us. So the lips of such a sadhu are just so rare in this world. Any kind of glorification of Maharaj is under glorification. We can't even really touch his glories. And to just grab onto his lotus feet and follow him and do his service and get his association, everything in your life, and I've experienced it, will all be successful. Really. It said that he gave a lecture about just 1/11th of a second of association with such a personality. You can be chanting for 50, 60 years. I mean, that sadhana is valuable, it's true, but within 1/11th of a second, if you melt the heart of the sadhu, the pure sadhu, he can cause Radha and Krishna, he will tell him, please give liberation to this jiva and give him prema. And they were bound to do it in an instant, because he controls them with his prema. And you can shoot up. Your creepers can shoot up. So we're all jivas, we're transcendentalists. We want to find some quick way to get out of the material world, some sure way. The only sure way, quick way, is to take and get the blessings and melt the heart of the sadhu. So whatever seva you can do for Maharaj, any your donation, come on the tour, hear from him. He said just hear. And he's coming in the line of Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and our beloved Gurudev. No one since Srila Gurudev's departure has been able to add and expand exponentially Radha Tattva. Only one individual on the whole planet. He's sitting here right now on this chair. He's the only one. So it's so invaluable, his association. They're more than just these people here. They're demigods all over the place in here. They're coming to visit to listen to this because Mahāraja's Katha is not available in Vaikuntha. It's not available in Vaikuntha. So I'm so honored to be in your association also in receiving this Katha and encouraging everyone to do whatever you can. Everything in this material world, we've been doing all sorts of stuff for trillions of births. This information that we're getting to be imprinted on our atmas is the only wealth we have, and that's going to take us out of this material world and end the cycle of birth and death that we've been going through trillions and trillions of times. We've died trillions and trillions and trillions of times. We can now end all this by just giving our full attention to Mahāraja and having these samskars be imprinted on our atmas, so that at the time of death we will have this great wealth. So we want to thank Mahāraja for filling our bank balances that are in our atmas with this priceless Harikatha that is coming down once every 8,640,000,000 years. He's opening up the actual chamber to go into the inner groves of Braj. It's not available to jivas in previous lives. So I don't know what else to say. I'm completely speechless when I think about Mahāraja. And he's our greatest benefactor, our greatest friend. So do everything you can. Find some way to alter your schedules to follow Mahāraja on this tour. Sriman Radhakanta Prabhu has produced a flyer in which all the dates and places, you can't even have to put it on a credit card. It will be paid. Krishna will repay whatever austerity you do to follow this tour. I know some are in debt and some are like, it's going to be very difficult, it's going to be tight. Do it. Because, it's only a month out of your life. It's just another 5 weeks. That can be replenished, but you have no idea what benefit Krishna will make arrangements for you financially, this, that, and everything, if you show the greed to follow such a sadhu. And his kripa will be spread and sprinkled on everyone, and other areas of your life will be benedicted if you show this greed to hear from Mahāraja. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the mic to...
just two quick things.
Two quick things.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thanks to Gaurasana Prabhu for giving up his house and hosting all the devotees. Haribol! And Jai Govinda Prabhu and Gadadhar and all the kitchen crew and all the devotees that have helped for the festival. Thank you very much.
You don't have to thank me. I'm thanking you so much because your participation in these events really make it what it is. We've enjoyed each other's association under Mahāraja's lotus feet for the last 4 days, and I'm so excited that this is just the beginning. Yeah, just the beginning.
I just want to invite everybody to our home in Walnut Creek. We have 3 nights only, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You're all welcome to come up. Just contact me afterwards. We have some facility for staying overnight if you need that. And but please let me know tonight, because tonight is the last night I have to make arrangements for accommodation. So if you want to come, let me know tonight. And yes, after Walnut Creek is Eugene and in Oregon, and then New Braj will have a festival for 1 week. And Jai Govind is here. He can help to make arrangements for your stay in New Braj. Beginning with Nishringa Chaturdasi, and then another 6 days of beautiful Harikatha and Radha Rasa Sudanidhi. So the last announcement I want to make is for those that are new tonight that didn't hear about it, this is Mahāraja's new book on Saranagati, the 6-fold process of surrender. It's a hardbound book, 200 pages, very beautifully put together, of his lectures in San Francisco. So if you'd like a copy, I have some here for you. And you also have a unique opportunity, tonight only, to receive a free gift of the 4 special gifts of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahāraja will also sign your copy of the book. So I know many of you already have this, but for new people that want to get it, this is the last night it's available. Okay? Thank you very much. They're $15. You can give a donation, or you can give whatever you want, and then you can get a book tonight. Anybody like a book? You can come up and get it now, because this is it. Haribol. Hare Krishna. And I have a flyer here if anybody needs a flyer on the rest of the tour. You want one?
Oh, could I also
Anybody
have
else?
a flyer and the free book, because I'm on food stamps, so I can only afford so much. Thank you. Can I get a flyer?
There you go.
Thank you.
Anybody else want a flyer?
Yeah.
Our flyers are getting illegible.
These are all the locations around the country Mahāraja will be at.
Yeah.
You can give it a book.
Tell friends, family members that you have a sadhu that's, we haven't heard this kind of preaching before. It's a special kind of preaching. No one like it.
can have
It represents the top of Gaudiya Vaishnava, what it looks like, what it feels like, what it sounds like. Yes.
We have a couple people who are running late, but they would like to meet Mahāraja for the first time.
Absolutely.
Are they asking if it's okay to come?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had late nights, but hopefully they don't come too late.
Not
but
too late.
Yeah.
So-
She has a couple of guests that she would like to meet Mahāraja. This is very
Any other comments or questions? Or do you start kirtan?
Oh, we have,
Gurudev,
yes, we have Baba Chudri and
she has a question.
Oh, she has a question. And Sahadev for question. Sahadev for question and Baba. You can take it on. We're going to have a wonderful song by Narahari and Baba Chudri.
She'll tell you the story, the background.
Okay, tell the back.
A song about Lord Chaitanya that was I wrote to introduce a puppet show in 1972, and then I think it was 2006. I was talking to Srila Narayan Maharaj, and he wrote a new verse, not new anymore, about why Lord Chaitanya came. This is actually a verse that Gurudev wrote with me.
Okay.
Beautiful.
You chant now?
Yes. And then
There were some questions.
Yes.
You have a question. So, according to Srila Rupa Goswami, there's 6 types of smiling. They're given names in Sanskrit: Smita, Hasita, Vihasita, Avahasita, Apahasita, and Atihasita. So these 6 classes of smiling, they're very sweet. So I was hoping you could say something. Which smiling is going on of these 6?
Smita.
Smita.
Yeah. Smita.
Okay.
Trying to control her.
Yeah. Smita. Smita manifesto.
Smita.
Manifesto. Could not control.
So the teeth are not visible.
Huh?
Teeth are not visible when she's smiling. So one is smiling, but his teeth are not visible. One can distinctly mark a definite change in the eyes and in the cheeks. This is called smita smiling. Wonderful. Thank you, Marcy. Very sweet. Jai Shri Rupa Goswami.
Thank you.
Jai Hare Krishna. I'm sorry.
You had a question?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Manuel.
Maharaja, your whole presentation of this
Password?
front,
She needs a password?
starting with when you said the other day, Punya Drishti, the whole presentation is just to help us increase our greed and our longing to want to taste this and enter this and serve this.
Yeah.
And so is that the actual presentation, just to help build our greed to enter this?
Yes. So, if all we will remember, then it will become sanskar. Then, when it becomes sanskar, then always remembrance will come. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to.
Babaru Guruji has a question.
Okay, Babru.
Okay.
Babru.
I have a question on Sri Shikshashtakam. So much, Mahaprabhu is saying that the famous, we have to be like a blade of grass to chant the holy name constantly. So then Haridas Thakur also said this should be like around the neck of the sadhaka. Yet there seems to be a lot of like humility as a very kind of, a lot of devotees view it very differently. Like when we see Haridas Thakur or the 6 Goswamis, we generally see the obvious meaning of humility, very chanting Harinam, not wanting to fight people, not even signing papers. Just you defeat me, I don't care. I just want to chant Harinam. But so much in our line we see devotees fighting in the name of I'm humble because I'm protecting my guru's teaching. I'm protecting my the Siddhanta, so I'll fight them to the death. I might even call them bad names. People saying so many bad names in the name of humility. So I'm wondering what's the truth of all this, because it seems people are not really so eager to accept the mood of Haridas Thakur or the six Goswamis or like that. So I'm wondering if you could share like what's the truth of all this?
Yes, we should follow what Mahaprabhu told, like Trunadapi Sunisa. But sometime, if some non-bona fide Siddhanta is coming, someone is saying, sometime if non-bona fide Siddhanta, which is not accepted by scripture, which is not approved by our previous Acharyas, Goswamis, which has no proof, if someone telling to protect the pure devotional line, if sometime we say and make some argument also to clarify, then that is also still humility. We should not think this is this is arrogance. But we should know the argument is for protection of purity approved by Acharyas, Goswamis and scripture or not, or only to present himself and to show the arrogance. That we should see. What is the base of argument? Only to present himself and his this and that, to show that I am this and I am that. For this, then it is arrogance only. But for the protection of Guru Parampara, proper Siddhanta, scripture, and to clarify to the ignorance, due to ignorance someone telling non-bona fide. So if that time we are making arguments and trying to speak him, which is looking like arrogance, but that is not real arrogance. So we should see the condition, what for this is going on, then we can judge. That is humility or arrogance. Understand the point? I will give one example, then you can understand. Then it becomes very clear. Hanuman is very humble. At the same time, very looking arrogant. But that arrogance is also humility. For example, Hanuman surrendered completely at the lotus feet of Ramchandra. So his life and soul is Ram and Sita. So his whole life dedicated for Ram and Sita. So for Ram and Sita he is ready to do everything. So he was very meek and humble. But when he went to Lanka, the kingdom of Ravan, where he was keeping Sita after kidnapping, when he went there, he destroyed Ashoka forest, like monkeys are doing. Like ordinary monkeys are doing, he also did that kind of activity. Because in the form of monkey, so he exhibited like a monkey. Why? Because this Ravana is unfavorable to Rama and doing nonsense activities, kidnapping others' wife. What to speak others' wife, even Ramachandra's own concept. So it is not good activity. So only to give teaching, to change him for his good, Hanuman was destroying Ashoka forest, destroyed whole Ashoka forest, and making arguments with Ravan. And he killed his sons, and he put fire and burned whole Lanka, made ash. Still Hanuman is humble, but externally looking very arrogant. But his purpose we should see. Purpose is to do the service of Rama and destroy the demonic nature. Understand? So purpose of Rama's service. If this kind of, then this all the looking is not sadhu's activity and arrogant, but still Hanuman is, nobody telling Hanuman is arrogant. Everyone is worshipping to him. Why? His purpose is to do Rama's service, not for his arrogance. Ravan was arrogant, but Hanuman is, nobody telling Hanuman is arrogant. Hanuman is, everyone is worshipping. Why? His arrogance is humility. Their arrogance is humility. Similarly, if our purpose is okay, but we should not imitate Hanuman by everyone. We have so many other things, but in the name of Hanuman, we cannot give this example. But only to clarify you, sometimes arrogance also looking externally, but it is humility. But in the name of Hanuman, we cannot imitate this. Because we are not Hanuman. Hanuman's life is only Ram and Sita. When he turned the chest, Ram Sita was there. We cannot show that. We cannot show Guru Vaishnava Radha Krishna inside our heart by imitating him. So, only that we have to judge the purpose. He has ideality or not. So, if like Hanuman, only our goal is no any anya vilasa, no material desire, no our own pratishtha, etc. The purpose is for our protection of devotion and service of Radha Krishna, Mahaprabhu, Guru Vaishnavas, proper Siddhanta. Then some argument coming, if argument opposition party is making sound, devotee can make sound, no problem. So, like Hanuman, but purpose is not for selfishness, for his own pratishtha. Then this arrogance also humility, like Hanuman. But for our own false prestige, own sense gratification, our own name and fame, not for Guru Vaishnavas, not for Parampara, not for scripture, then that is arrogance, no humility. This is not accepted. Understand?
This is the song without the verse that I wrote. It's through there. Should I get a chair so you can see? No, he doesn't want a chair because it's too high. Okay. And then when we go to the kirtan, I should put the mic to you. Krishna Chaitanya came 500 years ago, chanted Hare Krishna wherever he did go. He was born underneath a neem tree. He's the Lord in the guise of a devotee. Radharani, known as Nimai when he was very young, came to this planet to save everyone. By his Sankirtan movement is known. Chaitanya's come just to take us back home by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And this is the verse that Srila Narayan Maharaj helped me write. Taking the complexion and mood of Radhika, taught by Radharani in the form of Gadadha, he has entered into the school of Raj to taste what Radha feels when she gives him her love. Chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Satchinandana Gora Hari, Satchinandana Gora Hari, Satchinandana Gora Hari, Satchinandana Gora Hari, Gora Hari, Gora Hari, Gora Hari Jaya, Gora Hari, Gora Hari, Gora Hari, Gora Hari Jaya, Gora Hari, Jaya Jaya Satchinandana Gora Hari Jaya, Satchinandana Gora Hari, Jaya Satchinandana Gora Hari, Jaya Satchinandana Gora Hari.
Giridhari Radha